welcome to the lesson. Today, we're going to learn AI-powered research and summarization. And why does this matter? Because summarization is one of the most valuable and overlooked freelance skills right now. Most people can write, but not everyone can take a 2,000-word article or a 45 minutes podcast and extract the key takeaways that drive the results. This skill saves you time, builds client trust, and lets you run one piece of content into several deliverables, like captions, outlines, quotes, emails, and more. You will use this skill to create your own content faster, or to offer a simple high-value service to clients who just need someone to make sense of all this. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take long, messy, or dense content like blog posts, podcast transcripts, reports, or even client voice notes, and turn it into clear, usable material with the help from ChatGPT. By the end of this lesson, you will have basic prompt system you can reuse, real examples of how to summarize with ChatGPT, and a step-by-step SOP you can use or delegate. Let's walk through a real-world scenario so you can see exactly how this fits into your workflow, especially if you are freelancing or creating content for clients. Imagine your client sends you a blog post, a YouTube video, or even a messy transcript from a webinar they just hosted. They say something like, "Can you turn this into something usable?" That's where most people get stuck. They read through everything, highlight randomly, and try to build a post or a caption from scratch. But when you have a system and AI on your side, this becomes simple. With the right prompt, you can quickly turn that long-form content into a one-paragraph summary, 3 to 5 social post ideas, a quote bag or stats list, or even a slide-ready outline. But before you start prompting, you should ask yourself 3 questions. Who is this summary for? What's the end goal or use case? And what format does it need to be in? A caption, a script, an outline, or something else? These answers will shape the prompt you use in ChatGPT, and they will help you deliver something that a client can actually use, not just skim and forget. Next, I will show you exactly how to choose the right prompt from the research prompt pack and generate a smart, clean summary inside ChatGPT. You can download the research prompt pack in this lesson, so you don't have to memorize anything. Just copy, paste, and customize as needed. Now, let's walk through how to actually use the research prompt pack in ChatGPT to summarize long content into something useful, quickly and strategically. We are going to use one of the exact prompts from the document, so you can follow along. Copy it yourself and reuse it for client work or content creation. Let's say your client sends you a blog post. It's well written, but over 1,000 words, and packed with ideas. They ask you to pull out the main points so they can use it in the newsletter or a few LinkedIn posts. We will use prompt 1 from section 1, client-ready research summary. Here's the full prompt we will use. You're an AI research assistant helping a freelancer prepare a client content brief. Summarize the following article in a clear, structured format. Topic and author, if listed. 3 to 5 most important insights. Any actionable advice or frameworks mentioned. Why this content matters. 2. Here, insert the niche or industry. Suggested caption angle or repurpose idea. Here's the article. Then paste the full article text or URL. Let me copy this prompt and paste it into ChatGPT. Then replace this part with the actual URL or article text. I will use this article as an example here. After running this, ChatGPT gives us exactly what we want. It identifies the key insights, actionable advice or frameworks, and suggested caption angle or repurpose idea. The insights are formatted as a list, which makes it super easy to turn into a content outline, client brief, or post-ready bullet points. Now, let's say if your client wants something shorter, for a quick summary in a newsletter or social post. Instead of rewriting everything, you can use prompt 2, the short-form summary for busy readers. Here's that version. Summarize the article below in 100 to 150 words. Keep it clear, concise, and readable for busy professionals. Avoid an academic tone or jargon. Include the main ideal and the 2 to 3 strongest takeaways. The source. Paste the article or transcript here. Copy this prompt into ChatGPT and replace the text holders. I will use the same article here to save time. Since it's the same source, I can remove this source part and the word below. You can use this for intros or short scripts for video or reels. And if you want to turn this article into a visual content format, like slides or a carousel, this is where prompt 3 comes in, the breakdown of visual content. And here's the prompt. Extract and format the main points from this article so I can use them in a visual post or slide deck. Give me the following: a headline or title ideal, 4 to 5 scannable key points with bolded headers, one quote or stat to highlight, a short call to action to invite engagement or discussion. Here's the article content. Then paste the text. This gives you everything you need to plug straight into Canva or your scheduling tool. Each prompt in the pack is purpose-built. So instead of guessing or taking vague summaries, you are guiding ChatGPT to create something strategic. Now that we've used ChatGPT to generate a clear, structured summary, let's turn this into something polished and client-ready. This is the step that sets you apart from other freelancers or content creators who just copy and paste the AI output without thinking about how it will actually be used. The goal here is to take your summary and format it in a way that's clean, usable, and aligned with the end platform. Whether that's a blog brief, a post draft, or an internal doc for a team. Let's go through a few examples of deliverable formats you can create in just a few minutes. First, the executive summary. If your client just needs a quick top-level view, keep it short and skimmable. You can start with a title or topic line. Then include a 2 to 3 sentence paragraph explaining what the content is about. Follow that with 3 to 5 bullet points of insights or takeaways. You can add one quote at the bottom if you put anything worth highlighting. Second, a slide or carousel outline. This is great if your client creates visual content or teaches on Instagram, LinkedIn, or inside a program. Use ChatGPT's slide-ready prompt and then copy the output into a doc with 5 short slide headlines and 1 key point per slide. You can label them as slide 1, slide 2, and so on to make it easy to transfer into Canva. Third, the caption-ready version. If the summary is meant to be used for a social post, you can run a quick follow-up prompt in ChatGPT, such as turn this into a social media caption with a hook, value point, and a call to action. This gives you an output that's more conversational and platform-friendly. You can paste that into a content calendar or schedule right away. The next format is a Notion or Google Doc brief. This is especially useful for recurring clients or content packages. You can label the doc with a date and a topic. This helps you keep everything organized and searchable. This entire formatting step takes under 10 minutes, but it makes your work feel professional and intentional. And most importantly, it makes it easy for the client or your future self to use the content without needing to reread or re-edit anything. Now, let me show you how to take that same summary and repurpose it into multiple content formats, so you get even more value out of every single piece of content you summarize. This not only saves time, it adds more value to your work and positions you as a strategist, not just a summarizer. Let me show you a few ways to do this using simple follow-up prompts in ChatGPT. Let's use the same example here. Now I can say, turn this into a LinkedIn post with a bold hook, 2 to 3 short points, and a call to action. This gives me something social ready, no extra writing needed. Then I might follow up with, write a 2-sentence intro based on this summary that could be used in a newsletter. That becomes the top of the weekly email. And if I want to create something visual, I can say, format this into a 5-slide outline for a carousel or a presentation. Include the slide titles and one key point per slide. And now I have 3 assets from one research task. You can also offer this as a paid service. For example, podcast to post, where you turn one episode into a blog outline, 2 social captions, and a quote graphic, or weekly content breakdown, where you summarize 2 to 3 long articles or transcripts and deliver them as reusable bullet points, posts, or talking points. And because the process is structured, you can easily delegate it to a VA or a junior team member using the AI Summarizer SOP document, which is included in this module. The main idea here is that one good summary can power your entire content calendar or become the foundation of a freelance offer that saves clients time every single week. Alright, that's a wrap up on AI research and summarization. We just learned how to turn long content into clear, strategic summaries, and how to repurpose them into multiple platforms like posts, briefs, captions, or slides. Your next step is simple. Just download the research prompt pack and the AI Summarizer SOP from this lesson. Use them to summarize one blog post, article, or transcript. Then, try to turn that summary into a LinkedIn post, a carousel outline, or a quick newsletter intro. This is a skill you will use again and again to save time and deliver value fast. And I will see you in the next lesson.